Hi, this is the brain. The brain is the main organ of the nervous system, along with the spinal cord. The brain is divided into three main parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. In today's video, we'll be exploring the cerebrum. To guide our discussion, we'll be answering these three questions. What is the cerebrum and where is it located? What does the cerebrum do? And why is the cerebrum divided into lobes, and what do they do? First question, what is the cerebrum and where is it located? The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain, sitting right on top. Also, it has a folded and a wrinkled surface, which increases the surface area of the brain without increasing the size of the skull. The cerebrum is divided into two hemispheres, the left and the right, by a deep groove called the longitudinal fissure. Although they are divided, they are not separated. They are connected by the corpus callosum, which are bundles of nerves deep in the longitudinal fissure. Second question, what does the cerebrum do? The cerebrum is the control center for everything that we do consciously. For example, thinking, memory, the emotions we have, the decisions we make. Also, it's in charge of our senses and helps us move our muscles consciously. Third question, why is the cerebrum divided into lobes and what do they do? The cerebrum is divided into 4 lobes on each side, each having a specific function. The 4 lobes are the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the occipital lobe, and the temporal lobe. First, we'll talk about the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is responsible for thinking and decision making. For example, when you saw this video, you thought for a second and you made the decision to watch this video was through the activity of frontal lobe. And also, it helps us move our muscles, voluntary movement. Second is the parietal lobe. The parietal lobe processes touch, such as pressure, pain, and temperature. For example, when you're punched, information from the area that was punched will travel to the brain and then to the parietal lobe, where it will be decoded. Also, it understands body position and helps with spatial awareness. For example, you can touch your nose with your eyes closed. Why? Because the parietal lobe knows where the nose is and knows where the hand is, sends information to the frontal lobe, then we move our hand consciously to our nose. Third is the occipital lobe. The occipital lobe is responsible for vision. It decodes the information coming from the eyes and producing the pictures that we see. Lastly is the temporal lobe. The temporal lobe is responsible for hearing. This will be easy to remember as the temporal lobe is close to the ears. Also, understanding language. A special area called the Wernicke's area is located in the left temporal lobe, which is very specialized for language. Also, the temporal lobe works with the hippocampus, another structure of the brain, to produce the memory that we have. Thank you for watching the video. If you found it useful, please subscribe for more content.